Welcome back to iGaming. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you are all good and are having a great day. Today we are back with some more Nightingale news, and we have some pretty damn spicy stuff. Some very good stuff, and that is the Nightingale Journal, which features a whole host of beautiful things. It is playing in the background, but if you do want to check out the full video yourself, then the link is in the description down below. It's absolutely amazing, and it looks so cool. The concept art in this, some of the gameplay scenes, and just the inspiration that the team have drawn from many other aspects to bring Nightingale to what it is. It's all coming together very nicely, and I think this game is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, the downside is some people may have seen it or may have not. If you're on the Discord, then you would have definitely seen it, that they are delaying Nightingale. But, as I've always said with many games, a delay is much better than an unfinished or a shoddy project. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. I know a lot of people won't like that things get delayed, but it is what it is, and hopefully we'll get a better product for it happening. Now, the main aspect of this dev journal is pretty simple. They go over the inspiration for the game. They introduce a lot of the lore and how we became one with the Fae. Well, how humans think they became one with the Fae, where they bring the magic to our world, and humans have, as they normally do, you know, took the piss and tried to see themselves as equal to the Fae, which was obviously never the thing. Fae have always been the greater beings, and they helped humanity and progressed us and brought magic to our world. So they decided to leave, taking the majority of the magic with them, which has obviously created a whole host of problems, and it got us to where we are. We are basically starting the game at the end of the world and making our way back to Nightingale, which is a safe haven. But some of the Fae, which are split into two factions, they have two in the game at the moment, which are the summer and the winter groups, and basically they are trying to deal with us and make sure we don't get to where we want to go. We've upset them, and you know, but that's not good, really. The magic people are angry at the humans, which, yeah, it's not going to end well, is it? It's going to create a lot of problems, and we're going to probably die a lot. They've also emphasised on a lot of the world aspects and the beauty of it, and how they wanted to make something absolutely beautiful. And judging by this video, I think that is going to be what happens. It looks stunning, it looks absolutely outstanding, as well as the enemies and just creatures that we'll see going out through the realms. They all look beautiful, which is amazing. I'm hoping these dev journals continue, whether we'd see them monthly or not, or whether it's something we'll see at random times, not really too sure. Hopefully we do see them pretty often, but it's just the things that they're bringing into it look stunning, and hopefully the characters and the customization follows suit with the worlds, with the creatures and with the enemies, because if that does, then this game is going to be brilliant. It's going to be absolutely epic. They've also emphasised on player freedom, which is something they really want to bring to the game. Obviously, your goal is to make it to Nightingale. The Realmwalkers are scattered all across various realms with one combined goal of making it to Nightingale, humanity's last sort of oasis and saviour. This is where everybody is, and it's the last place to sort of group together and try and stay alive, which is our end game goal, is to get there. Whether that's sort of like the actual end of the game, but I know they have said about a campaign, and obviously the campaign is to get from where we are, build our character up, and make it into Nightingale. But along the way, there is that massive emphasis on player freedom. So we'll be able to do side missions, be able to go into different realms, obviously with the realm cards, and just search, loot, and then build, obviously, our community up. If you don't know about all the community stuff and building your houses and your towns, then there's a separate video on that. If you go down on the channel through the Nightingale playlist, we have loads of awesome stuff on Nightingale. So as a survival player, I love that idea of just having that structure there to guide you through some sections of the game that you may be a little bit lost with, or a little, you know, when you turn a game on and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. But you have that there, so that does guide you. But at the same time, you can just turn it on, do what you want to do, build some stuff, go for a little bit of a stroll, go to a realm and fight some enemies, which is brilliant. That is something that I like, just that freedom to be able to move around, choose what I want, play what I want, when I want. Now, the big emphasis on that is brilliant, and hopefully that follows through all the way through the actual game, and it's not just sections that have it. Obviously, the realm cards are going to give us massive amounts of freedom anyway, so we'll be able to go where we want and do what we want. How they'll tie into the main story is not yet known, but there is also a massive emphasis on the lore, which we have seen in today's Nightingale Journal. Like I said, if you do want to check out the full journal, which goes into detail and loads of cool things, then check the link down below. It's really, really awesome. The lore sounds absolutely amazing. Obviously set in the Victorian era, where they say that that's like the pinnacle of humanity, where we started to create and invent so many amazing things, and most of what we've got today was created in that era, and just now we've enhanced it and just improved upon it, which is really, really cool. And I like that they're adding that into the game. They've also got some real world characters, like Jekyll and Hyde, well, not real world, but you know what I mean, some fictional. They've taken inspiration from those types of characters, which is cool, and that's something I'm really, really excited to see. Whether we'll see those as sort of boss fights or something like that is yet to be seen, but it is an interesting concept all the same. Now, if you are a fan of Nightingale, subscribe to the channel, because we will be covering it here in full upon release, and up until then we'll be covering the Nightingale journals and so on and so forth. If you have enjoyed today's video, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, I greatly appreciate it. If you do want to support us a little bit further, consider checking out the members and also sharing the video, I greatly appreciate it. For today though, I've been Wired, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon with some more Nightingale.